Hey guys, Rob here. Today's video, we've got the U11 Mini 4K drone by Ruko. So let's check it out. So guys, before we get into today's video, I want to say thank you to Seven from Ruko. Offered me a chance to review this awesome drone here. So I just want to say thank you, I really appreciate it. So what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to show you guys what comes inside the case here. We're going to talk about the drone and its features, and then we're also going to fly it around. And then at the end, I'll give my final thoughts on it. So before I get into the case here, I just want to say, guys, that there are two other versions of this drone. You have the first one, which is going to be the cheapest one. That is just the U11 Mini. That one has a flight distance of just under 10,000 feet. Only comes with 2 batteries, but it doesn't have any of the other features that this here drone has. So the next option up is going to be this drone here, and then the third drone. They're both the same. The only difference is that with the other drone, you get 3 batteries, and then with the middle class drone, you're only going to get the 1 battery. However, with those 2 drones, you are going to get a flight distance of 20,000 feet, and then you're going to get a lot more features to go with the drone. What we're going to do next is I'm going to show you what comes inside the case here, and then we're going to talk about the specs on the drone itself. So what you're going to get here is the drone comes inside this really nice case here. It's a zipper case with a nice carry handle on here to make it nice and convenient. Case is not too big. I'm going to say maybe 11 by 11 inches. So it does have zippers on there. And what you're going to get in the case itself is you have a compartment up here that's going to have the owner's manual. It's going to come with 2 USB-C charge cables for the batteries, or for the battery and your controller. And what you see here in this case is I have 2 extra batteries with my drone, so I have a total of 3. And then you have your remote control device that your phone is going to plug into. You also have in this top pouch here, you also have some extra hardware. You're going to get a couple of extra blades. You're going to get a little Phillips head screwdriver and some screws just in case you lose anything. All right guys, so one of the unique things about this drone here is that it has a 4K camera, and right now it's got a case covering it here. So we're going to take this cover off to expose the camera. There, you guys can see the camera's right there. One of the best things about this here is that it has a 3-axis gimbal. So no matter how you fly it, it's always going to have a really stable image. The pictures are going to be stable. Everything's going to be perfect. And that's what I noticed flying this drone so far since I've had it. You've got your battery back here. You just press a button and the battery slides out of the back. The battery does have on-off button at the very back, and it also will tell you how many bars you have. Let's see if we can turn it on. So we got 3 bars because I did fly this drone about a week or 2 ago. I haven't charged it yet. It's got a slot on the side for a micro SD card. And the whole drone is less than 250 grams. It's actually less than 249 grams. So you're not gonna have to worry about any FAA situations. So some more features about this drone here is that it has a lot of built-in features. It's got GPS follow, so you can set it to where it'll follow you. You can also set waypoints, so if you want it to fly a specific flight path, it can do that on its own. It's got auto takeoff, auto landing. That way it kind of can remove you out of the picture in case you're worried about having any problems. I've even flown this drone accidentally into a tree, and it flipped all around and then restabilized itself and continued to fly around. So really nice feature, because when it hit the tree, like the tree branches, I thought for sure it was just going to fall straight to the ground, but it didn't. It flipped around in the air and then corrected itself and continued, I was able to continue flying it. All right guys, so real quick, what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna do some test flights so that way I can show you guys how the performance is. This drone is really easy to operate. It does have a beginner mode in it, so you can kind of feel it out that way, which is what I did. So in the case here, we do have the controller here. In the bottom, we have the joysticks, I guess you can say. They screw right in to the top there. So if you're used to playing video games, this shouldn't be too much different. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up, and then I'm gonna meet you guys in the field behind me. Power on the controller itself. So you're gonna hold down the power button for the controller, and then you're gonna hold down the power button for the drone itself, and the drone is actually gonna beep. Once you do that, you're gonna wait about 30 seconds for the drone and the app to sync together. The camera's running, we are recording, and we're gonna go ahead and power this thing up to fly it. There we go. So we have liftoff. So you guys can see here, we're actually walking right up to the drone. So right now we have it in normal mode. Like I was saying earlier, it has 3 modes. You have cinematic, normal, and sport mode, where it's going to fly a little bit faster, have more response to it. But right now it's just in normal mode. So we're going to turn this thing around here. You guys can see what I'm seeing. And then we're going to go up into the sky. And you can control the camera as well. All right, so we just went for a really nice test flight. We didn't go too far, but we went out far enough. I think it's pretty practical. We could go obviously a lot farther. All right, guys, so we're gonna end this with my final thoughts on this here drone. This is my first ever drone, so I have no experience flying any of them. And so far, I've only had it for a few weeks. I feel pretty comfortable flying it, and this thing is packed with a bunch of features. I will say, if you're interested or in the market for a drone and decide that you want to go with this particular model, the U11 Mini 4K, I would suggest that exact model, the 4K version. You're going to get more distance from the drone. You'll be able to fly it out farther away from you. It's going to have the GPS follow feature. It's going to have waypoint settings. You're going to get a lot more features. I would recommend that if you go with the middle drone, the one that comes with the 1 battery, that you pick up an extra battery. But my best suggestion would be to pick up the higher priced one. It's the same drone as the same features, but it comes with 3 batteries. And reason being is because these batteries will only run the drone for about 30 minutes. It's not that bad, right? But when you recharge it, it takes a long time to recharge these. I think from full dead, it takes about 2.5, maybe 3 hours to fully charge this battery. So if you're a content creator or you're somebody that likes to take aerial views and photos and stuff like that, 30 minutes is not really gonna cut it, especially if you have to keep doing retakes. You're gonna burn that battery up pretty quickly. And that's why I recommend that you go and get the 3 batteries. Each battery only weighs 2 ounces, so it's not gonna kill you on weight there. But you'll have the peace of mind to know that you'll be able to fly the drone as much as you need to. And if you're out on a trip, vacation, and you wanna fly your drone a lot, you've got 3 batteries. I think that's plenty to get you through any big trip. As far as the case weight, I weighed it. It weighs 2.8 pounds. That's including everything here, all my batteries and everything. If you take away 2 batteries, you're at 2.4 pounds. So if you're a backpacker like I am, and you want to bring a drone or this particular drone to get some better shots, then keep the weight in mind. This drone has been a lot of fun to fly, very easy learning curve. At first I was a little bit intimidated, like, man, I don't want to crash it or anything. I took baby steps trying to figure it out. But now that I've had it for a few weeks and I've flown it, I'm gonna say probably 24 times by now. Guys, if you're interested in this drone here and want to purchase it, I'll leave a link to it in the video description. You guys can go check that out. If you guys can do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up for me. Share the video with somebody to help get the content out there. Subscribe if you're new as always, guys. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail. Peace.